everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we've got a new player in town backing the watchdogs, trying to make it look like there was an extremist Inhumans organization that's, against registration. But I couldn't tell who it was there at the end, even though it looked like the chrysalis or whatever it is that they're in right before they become an Inhuman. But why would they be doing that? Need to know more about that for sure. Daisy's been working with Robbie, but Robbie's brother he knows she's Quake and thinks that she's bad news for his brother, even though I don't think that's true. But, from what you read about Quake and see, it doesn't sound good. So she left. And thankfully they were able to save Melinda, because it was really bad there for a second, but I don't think she's dealing with those ghosts anymore. So that's really great. We learned about Ada's power source. I don't know if that's going to become more of a thing or if that was just something that we needed to save May. The best thing is that the director cleared the air while also cleared the air about the Inhumans. They are not the ones that were responsible for that. That is the watchdogs. And also S.H.I.E.L.D. is now officially public. So we'll see if there's any fallout from that. And this next episode being called Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire. That makes me think this may be Robbie centered. If we're going to get some information about Ghost Rider. I would like to know specifically, are we literally dealing with the devil or something like that? But I definitely want to know more, because I really liked Robbie. So I hope it is. I hope we learn what's going on. And, he's tied into this whole ghost Darkhold storyline. So I hope we get into that too. So let's do it.
Cozy means small and charming means old. Where did you find this place?
Yeah. An email offer. Honestly, it was almost too good to be true.
Are you going to move in together?
This is the one fits. Daisy? Sorry.
What?
I had nowhere else to turn.
Oh, shit.
Apologies. That must have been annoying. Incredibly.
She could absolutely pass a Turing test.
Speaking of which,
You seem to be feeling better, Agent May.
I died.
Yeah.
Yes, and came back.
Killed by Radcliffe.
All for a good cause.
Don't worry, the place is yours. It's rent controlled now, so.
Rent controlled. Hell yeah.
You really should not have.
Yeah. I didn't come to you just for the band-aids. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
Am I the bird or the stone? You want me to help you hack my own organization?
Yeah.
Since they're targeting Inhumans, they are murdering us.
There are protocols, Daisy. I take mandatory lie detection tests. I can't just
Rip up the
voluntarily
Accords.
aid a wanted vigilante.
What if it wasn't voluntary?
Oh, Daisy. Oh, no.
I've missed you too.
She would never shoot you.
It's hard to lose people you care about, believe me.
Oh, cute. Okay,
So
good.
I'm not wrong. I can't talk to the only other person related to this case because you put them in a coma. You're all I've got. Just point me in a direction.
There's a direction for you.
The door.
It's not easy to find out your colleagues are back from the dead.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I can imagine.
Considering he came back from the dead. Very funny.
No way. What?
It's your guy.
Should have let them take the wheel.
My car, I drive. Wouldn't fit behind the wheel anyway.
Come on. Oh! Oh! This looks like Greece. I think this is like the same place too. It looks like it anyway. On the road. He could have died. Although he can't, be killed. But y'all don't know that.
I got his car now, right? Now how this works?
No.
Okay, so we need to... Simmons. Simmons!
She's got it. Just let her cook. I guess they just trust her a lot.
That should give us access.
Yeah, you don't have to be
And
shady.
how did
Just
you
do
get her
it.
to agree to that?
Well, technically, as S.H.I.E.L.D. Special Advisor in Science and Technology, she works for me.
She's a high up.
I'm the boss.
Hey.
You have improved her social cues dramatically.
Yeah,
You're
apparently
on the cusp.
so.
This is the ultimate Turing test. I mean, who better to put Ada through her paces than the most
Honestly,
discerning,
that's
formidable agent
right.
that S.H.I.E.L.D. has to offer.
Oh God, this guy.
I haven't seen him since the Hive.
Only shows his face at mandatory check-ins.
Yeah, he probably, went back to the old life.
Thank you for your help.
You can't push us away and then come crawling back half dead only when you feel like it. It isn't fair.
It's not fair.
You've already put a gun to my head. We're in this together now.
Well, sort of.
So suck it up.
Ooh.
Took work at Canelo Auto and Body to help pay the rent.
Halfway decent driver.
A few bad habits. Well, one really bad habit of killing people.
Well,
Only those who have it coming.
From
yeah.
what I can tell, that seems to be true, which makes you a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Code I try to live by.
And a penchant for spontaneous
You've got a code,
combustion,
that's what you need.
Which I must say sounds painful. How do you do it? You're not an inhuman, are you?
I made a deal with the devil.
El Diablo.
Right. You believe any of this stuff we're dealing with?
You
I
got
believe
it.
in God, so I gotta believe in the other thing.
Oh, for him,
In
this
my
is a lot.
experience, gods usually turn out to be aliens.
Alien would definitely explain the things he can do.
Ooh, is it an alien?
He was at the Momentum Lab and showed up at the prison too, chasing the same things.
You are. So work
You said
together.
Daisy trusted.
Yeah.
I think it's time I make a deal with the devil myself.
Hey, careful.
This is where James works.
Afraid so.
Well, whoever's running the terrible ideas division is crushing
Well,
it.
he's still in, society. Firework, a little on the nose.
I wasn't really a willing participant in this little security measure.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Mine doesn't come off.
Now it does. She's really got to cool it.
We have to get you out of here.
No reason to.
Uh-oh. He's a little...
You know what that feels like, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is here to help you move on,
Feel
James.
suicidal.
Or you can take a stand with me.
You're the only one we know that can hurt those things.
So let's help each other. Eli won't talk to us, but he'll talk to you.
Let's go.
All we ask is that you let us listen in on the conversation.
And if I say no?
Then we open another door for you. But we won't land first.
Well, that won't kill him.
So you
But that also doesn't really give him a choice, now does
spray
it?
the adrenal medulla and prevent further physical degradation.
You shut off my brain.
Agent May says you can shove all your tests up your ass.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Speak Chinese. Where are you from?
Well, most of me is Chinese.
Canadian.
Don't say most of
She's she's Canadian.
You've been hiding Ada from me.
There we go. I didn't think...
It's too bad. I like her. No nonsense, just
Oh,
business.
shit.
Very impressive.
Marine building. A quantum particle generator.
Jeez.
It's a machine that can create matter out of practically nothing at all.
That is...
That sounds impossible. Yeah, it's insane.
and dangerous.
Defies all the laws of physics.
Find out where she'd go. What is she after?
It's not just the
What is she
machine.
after?
It's the Darkhold. How are they gonna find that
It's gonna
out?
go after the book.
The book. There we go.
I don't know what it's called. They say it gave him the knowledge to build a machine. It has all the
Oh
knowledge.
shit.
anyone
That's
could ever
really
need.
merging. Like,
There you are. Now, tell me, where's the book?
You program me not to lie. It's one of my tenets, along with not harming humans and being able
Well,
to...
lies themselves are not always inherently bad.
it's true.
Whose life was fit saving when he lied?
Why, yours.
Well, I mean, putting value on your life is important, but it.
So,
Oh, this is
dragging
a slippery
James
slope.
into a vigilante quest. Is he your sidekick now?
This better not be a fucking trap.
This is your plan. Explosives? What is wrong with you? This is not the solution to anything.
The watchdogs are killing people. Violence, retaliation, that is all they understand. If I have to speak their language, then
It's
so
a
be it.
cycle. They'll never stop.
She doesn't understand what it's like to change, to lose everything.
I know. That's the point.
Sometimes you need both perspectives. Oh, it is a trap. But it's the watchdogs. James, you didn't know, did you?
The watchdogs. aren't my enemy.
Fucking fuck. James!
It's to your watch. Let them hijack the signal.
You son of a bitch.
You're the one that turned me into this freak of nature.
You wanted it!
Obsessed with going through Terrigenesis. I gave you what you wanted.
I didn't ask for this.
God damn, this was not the move. Oh, God. Daisy, your bones!
This is gonna be fun.
Ooh! I never liked you. You're fucking smarmy charmed. It never worked on me. Robbie? You're firing gonna work shit on him. Just fanning the flame.
We're closer.
Simmons,
Just in time.
What the hell are you doing here?
We came to
This
find
was
James
just a
before he
heavy
was
exit.
targeted by the watchdogs, but
we?
We! Oh, it's a little CGI-y.
The two fire dudes just dropped into a warehouse full of fire.
Oh, God,
I
guys.
see that coming.
Action heroes. Oh. And you get a show. Ooh, wait. Robbie. I like him a lot.
We work together to keep everyone safe from things like this.
Is that the book my uncle's talking
The
about?
dark. Oh.
You know where to find it?
No one ever has.
Lucy Bauer.
Who your uncle said was playing God. Now she's after it. So you may want to be solo, but forces beyond our control are driving us together.
Team up.
Do you have
Team
any
up.
idea where to start?
Joseph Bauer.
I've actually been this way since birth. Thank God for Dr. Radcliffe and Dr. Fitz's
She
work.
knows. Can't get that by her.
you do know she's an android,
Of
right?
course I know that she's an android. Because I helped out. Why do you think her dynamic reaction force is so low?
Why didn't you tell
Well, I
me?
wanted to.
He can't
Obviously,
help
you
but
can't tell the
brag.
director. And what with your lie detector test becoming more frequent, who knows the next time they're going to call you in and then
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Damn. This
That's
was
not good.
inconvenient. This is bad timing.
This is one lie you're going to have to tell.
Okay, well, I couldn't be happier that the team has formed itself again, even, in ways that you wouldn't expect. But I'll take all of it. I'll take Daisy being back in the fold. And I like how all of this is like clicking into place and all of it's coming together with the Robbie stuff, the Darkhold stuff, the ghost, all of it. It's really cool. And I'm glad that he's willing to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. And I'm glad that Daisy is too. I think they can sense, especially Robbie, considering, he's always judging people. He can sense that what Phil is doing is good. And vice versa. Phil trusted his gut about Robbie. And, the tells of the people he was killing was at least, bad people. So, and he stuck to the plan. He didn't kill James. Hopefully we can get some information out of him though about the watchdogs. Nothing on who's backing that. So I guess that's something that they're going to hold on to for now. But James, I never liked him. And I should have known when he was holding that lighter to his mat, that was kind of a foreshadow of how he feels about the Inhumans and himself, and he just has not responded in the best way. Teaming up with the watchdogs though, God, why would you do this? Sucks. But we got a lot of team ups in this, a lot of good guy team ups, which I'll absolutely take. And it was great to see Daisy go to Simmons because, she doesn't want to. But she's not running for the door as soon as she doesn't immediately need them. And what Coulson told them about the Darkhold was enough for them to keep helping. And it's not a direct, she's not back as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, but she's helping and Robbie too. And I know Robbie's brother's not going to like that, but maybe he won't know. And maybe Daisy and Robbie won't work as closely together, but I hope they do. I just love Robbie. I think the way they do his transformation, his aura that he has, he is very formidable, and I think he really plays that role of Ghost Rider really well. So I liked bringing him in to deal with James when it was a fire on fire fight. And James was not prepared. He's not an Inhuman. You don't even want, like he says, made the deal with the devil. They keep reiterating that, which I like how they're doing it. It's Coulson is assuming an alien. I don't know if you can say that, but I like what they did with the explanation about the quantum generator thing. The book told them how to create it. And, quantum mechanics and the whole idea of that is so, it's so much to wrap your head around. But, bridging that gap between the mystical and and science in that way is fun, especially when, scientists today don't even understand a lot of quantum mechanics and dark matter and all of that. All of that is very mysterious to us. So to have it be explainable in a mysticism type way with someone like Robbie and the Darkhold being involved, I like how they're bridging that. That's cool, because what is it Darcy or Jane who's no, it was Thor who was science is something that, what is that quote? It was a big quote. It's something that y'all haven't figured out yet. Thor quote. Magic's just science we don't understand yet. So I like that. And golly, this is really good. I really, really like it. And then you have the whole Ada thing, which of course immediately Simmons knew. Even, May didn't know. I would have expected her to know just because she's so aware. But I think she's just been through something. She literally just had a traumatic brain injury. So I'm okay with her not being as alert as she usually is. Although, she didn't suss out Ward, which was always kind of surprising, to be honest. But Simmons caught it. I thought she might have caught it because, maybe she knew his assistant was called Ada before it was, in a humanoid form. But she just could tell. And now she's got some lie detector tests to take, and she's got a lot of stuff that she's not supposed to talk about, and we'll see how she can do that. But I don't think that she's incapable of anything. Look how she is with the fight. She's good there. She's just so smart, and I would never put anything past her at all. So I'm sure she'll figure out a way. But I really enjoyed this. Going to the uncle, going to Robbie, the car chase was really fun. That had to be a Grease homage. I really think that was the same area. They film in Los Angeles, don't they? And I think that's where Grease filmed. It really looked like Thunder Road. So that had to be intentional. I really like this season, this episode in particular, especially with this season bringing in so much stuff, like the director and Robbie and the ghost and everything. I kind of like that we didn't touch on who's back in the Watchdogs or anything with the director and the stuff with S.H.I.E.L.D. being out in the open. I like that it felt more the core group, and we're putting that back together. That really centered me and made me happy to see everyone see each other. Like, this is the first time we've seen Daisy interact with a lot of these people this season, so I've missed that for sure. And I just really like this season so far. And to bring it all to the Darkhold, and I don't know really where we're going with those workers and their plan, and why would the Darkhold let them build the thing to do all this. I don't know if really the Darkhold serves a master, like a devil type, or if it's just its own thing. But it's all very fun. I really like what they're doing. And I'm just so happy to have Daisy back. Sort of. It's not what it was. I don't know if it'll ever be what it was. I would like to think so. But I really like them. I like Phil working with Robbie, because I know they have an issue with his vigilantism. But I love that they sensed good in each other, and they're all working for this common goal right now. You know, there's still a lot to know about what's going on with the Watchdogs. I mean, they themselves are very simple. It's hatred. But who is using them? Who is controlling that? Will be fun to figure out. But I really like this episode. Daisy worries me so much because she, keeps pushing herself. But as much as she's had to deal with some self-hatred, she would never do what James did. And I think that was a big distinction to make, especially with the takes and everything about Daisy. It's good to see someone that they would be worried she would turn into, because she would never be this. But like, look at James. He is this. I really want to see Daisy and May together, because she was the one that had the most pragmatic approach to what they were hearing about Daisy, and I need them to kind of talk it out. And I've always really responded to their relationship, and I want them to be okay with each other. But yeah, I really like this episode, and I just like what they're doing with this season, with playing with all the stuff that they really don't know how to deal with, because it's stuff that they don't understand. I mean, maybe Fitz and Simmons can understand a little bit of the quantum aspect of it, but explain the Darkhold. But this isn't like a necessarily hugely left field thing for them. They know about, pretty sure, maybe, do they know about Doctor Strange yet? Maybe not. Maybe he's about to show up. I don't remember him he's not involved in like Civil War or anything. That comes like pretty soon after. But he knows about gods and anything. At this point, nothing could be that surprising. So you just got to get on board. But I like how it's fitting. If you would have told me this is something that they would have done with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm like, how would that work? But they're making it work, and it's really working. So I'm very happy with the season so far. And I can't wait to see what else they got in store. So yeah, really good episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.